So one thing I like to do is sort by the final calculated grade, so that way I can see which students are struggling the most in my class, and I can actually reach out to them and send emails for stronger feedback and support. And then as I'm adding in the zeros, come into grade all, and I do offer a little bit of feedback to each of my students. So as I put zeros in, I usually just copy and paste in some feedback. I do this all at the beginning of the week, and I just let them know if there was a mistake or something, and I kind of customize that accordingly. All right, and so I like to give feedback on the 3 major assignments each week, the regular portfolio assignments, as well as the learning reports and the discussion boards, the main ones that we have to grade. So in the assignments, I usually, let me go find a student right here. This is some of the feedback I offer to them, and I'm showing this student because he actually redid his assignment and I updated, so you can kind of see a little bit of what I've done. But I begin by kind of just giving comments, basically some point to like the spreadsheet tutorials if they're struggling, my email if they have questions. I have the rubric bring over the questions, and I tell them to go check out the rubric to see why they got the grade they did. And then if I do an update, then I just come in and put the update above that if they make changes to their assignment. So there's that. And I could just grab another random student. This one as well, you can kind of see that the information where they need to make improvements, and you can see that I need to come in and regrade that assignment for that particular student. So it just gives a little bit of feedback. Once again, the zeros, I tell them email me if they have questions, and even the students who get perfect scores, I go in and explain. Sometimes I offer suggestions if I see something that they need to do. I will say that this is an area you need to improve, or hey, why don't you think about starting to add some functions and stuff like that. On feedback for the learning report, one thing I do is I usually like to have a template and then talk a little bit about their goal. So for example, kind of focus on something that they've done, and then I usually put a little quote about learning at the bottom. So that's just a little bit about the feedback that I do inside each of the learning reports.